Hello everyone. Time for LoLK. Reimu no bomb at 75 FPS as presented by the one and only the Canny Cat, Oscar. Hello Oscar. What's up? How do you get this idea, huh?
I don't know, I just felt like submitting something for this and I couldn't really think of anything other than this because I can always kind of just play this game on short demand. But yeah, hi, I didn't really have any kind of introduction in mind, I was just going to play the game. Should I start playing the game?
Yeah, fair enough. If you don't have much to introduce, huh?
Yeah,
then
it's fine. Let's let the game do the talking. All right, this is LoLK at 75 FPS, 125% of the regular speed, as presented by Oscar. Perhaps the best survival player in LoLK history, maybe, if I do say so myself. Hello Megatron, how do you feel about 75 FPS LoLK today?
Well, 75 FPS is definitely something. Like, I've done like some individual attacks on it, and I feel like that's really hard, and I can't imagine doing an entire game after that and trying to low miss and LNB it. That was like a really impressive status. Oscar, how much have you played LoLK at this point?
I don't know what my like total hour count is. We can check. It's probably like 1,500 or something. But that's like including scrolling too.
Actually.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, Oscar, can you remind the audience then, what is your PB at 75 FPS?
Yeah, so I have a 1 miss to Clown Final.
Clown
and that's my only 1 miss in this.
Final, Clown Final, Jesus Christ. Well, do you feel like that gets particularly hard at 75 FPS, or was it just a little bit of a fumble?
It's definitely one of the easiest patterns in the game, no matter what speed you're on. So it was kind of funny.
Sometimes just take random hits. Yeah, I did see that one. Hopefully we get the LNB today, but it's a really hard, so who knows?
It is a little wishy-washy, but we can always hope for that. It will be very nice. Oscar did get a 2 miss on TSO last year with 75 FPS, right?
Yes.
Alright, we have a 1 hour reset timer. And we're here at Satan already.
This spell, which is probably Seren's hardest spell. Just the rest just spin around. First we're going to the side, pick the right gap, misdirect the waves, and that's gap.
Done.
Nice.
Yeah, LoLK is normally one of the longest games, and even at 125% speed, it's probably still going to resolve slower than most of them. But hey, it does give him slightly more time to reset, perhaps. But let's hope for the best here for Oscar. It is potentially a historic run if everything goes well, but yeah, this is potentially one of the game with the hardest patterns in the series. Played at a much faster speed, at least with the optimal shot with his Reimu.
First try stage 1 LN. Not bad.
Very good. Yeah, Oscar generally favors Reimu, who, of course, in LoLK, she is the meta shot. She has good forward focus damage, and with the hybrid system here, she has unfocused amulets, which lets her have good stage control. Very important, especially for a stage like stage 5, which we'll see later. We're getting some bitrate issues, I believe, which should be fine.
It's no problem. And this section is streaming. No problem. Then we'll go to the corner and just safe spot this. Well, safe spot. The bullets are aimed in such a way where it goes around here. And now to the mid boss.
Nice. Bingo.
This one is always, the first one is always static. Well, it's static with the RNG of where she moves. But Oscar seemed to handle that perfectly. Yeah.
They are delicious. There you go.
No bonus,
not getting the light piece. I'm sure that is relevant.
Miss LNBing, so it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I basically always get like 190 grays, and it's kind of annoying, but I don't really want to time it down because I don't really need the life piece.
Yeah. Surely he needs a life piece. Surely he will die a lot. What do you have any particular goal in mind for today? Are you going to reset on early game deaths? Will you just show the game off? What do you feel, Oscar?
So I think what I will do is this first one will kind of be like, I'll try and do like a no reset. If I die a ton to like Doremi or Ringo, I might reset. But like I'll try and do a no reset, and then after that maybe I can try and get like a really low miss one, like 2 or 3 miss. But I don't know. Let's just see.
Yeah, Doremi
I don't really feel like resetting too much to Ringo. It's kind of
yeah, definitely. Ringo, how do you feel about the difficulty of this boss at 75 FPS? Does she get way too much harder for you? Of course, the final is very dense, and it is normally very slow, but it's now much faster. How do you feel about this?
He is definitely quite hard, but she doesn't really come close to Doremi Campis or Jimpo still. But like, I definitely die to her. I don't want to say quite often, but every now and then at least. The final is very hard on 75, as you said. It's hard on 62,
okay. So a big question that a lot of people have about high FPS gameplay is character movement speed. Of course, the physics are tied to the frame rate in these games, which means that as the patterns get faster with the higher FPS, so does your movement speed. How would you say the movement speed feels like this? How long did it take for you to adapt? Oh no.
It's fine, I personally do not really notice the movement. Like, it doesn't really bother me at all. But I am quite used to it. Because I play a lot 75 and 90 in this game. But I can switch between, like, the speeds quite easily. It doesn't take me a long time to adjust. And yeah, that def was quite stupid, but I'm set.
Yeah. Let's try to show off the game right now.
I mean, at this level, you should be able to LNB the game despite taking stupid misses now and then on 75.
Yeah, I mean, I will definitely clear on 75. It's just, it would be nice to not die like that, I think.
Nice.
Because now we get the 1 miss run to Ringo. That would be quite funny.
I've had 1 misplaced a PDH that died to Ringo, non to.
Yeah. Like, no boss in LoLK is really free. Every boss is like, has something that's dangerous.
Yeah, even Sagume kills me every now and then.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, Oscar, I'm curious. Tell us about your setup. With high FPS, it probably should be very important to have a good monitor, right? Well, what is your monitor? Do you have a very high refresh rate setup?
Yeah, I have 240 Hz refresh rate. And I have, like... I don't really experience any kind of, like, visual disruptions or anything like that because the frame rate is high, so it looks just fine on my end at least, which is nice.
Does this ever kill you, or...?
As long as I remember how the Mentos move, I basically never die to the non, and the spell is also quite fine if you do the no vertical spat.
I tried to do that, but I never get my hand on it, so I just do it the normal way.
Yeah, I mean, the normal way is completely fine, it's just... I prefer that spec because it lets you follow her no matter where she goes, so you don't have to, like, just time out while she camps at the left sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I get really almost times out, I have to, like, chase her down a bit.
Yeah, I really don't like doing that at all, and I do just find the, like, dodging to be more consistent anyway, because you just don't have to care about moving up and down at all.
Nice.
Grace.
And yeah, I kind of have to do the grace, like, it just feels bad to skip it. I probably won't be doing the grace on the stage 4 lasers though, because I haven't really practiced that, so I'm just going to do those at the bottom.
Like, a lot of grace, I do like a lot of graces, like I do graces on this one, previous chapter, and like, even on Polo.
Yeah.
Like, you don't,
yeah,
I don't need to go for the other, but I will.
I don't really go for the life piece on this one if I have max lives, but if I didn't have max lives, I'd shoot some of those with the life piece.
Do you just like the aesthetic of having max lives?
Yeah, and I mean, it is just nice to have max lives. But yeah, this pattern is garbage, by the way, so might die. Hopefully she moves up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the hardest attacks.
Famously, this attack is so... Oh my god, nice! And that should be it for Non 1. Okay, so Doremi Non 1 and 2, by the way, are famously slightly broken. The even waves, actually. Waves 2,
Non
4,
2 is
6,
completely fine. It's
7.
only Non 1 that's bugged.
Oh, it's actually only Non 1?
Non 2 is completely fine. It's just, like, hard anyways.
Do you have any like specific strats for non-1?
I kind of try and stay a little bit to the side because that's where it's like generally least dense, but really I kind of just play by feel, just looking up where it looks like there's going to be garbage walls.
Ooh.
I mean, technically, the logic should still exist, right? The way it's broken is that I believe the rotations are actually twisted 10 times harder than they should be, something like that. So there technically still is a little bit of a pattern left there, but it's just completely mangled.
Yeah, the thing is that, like, in theory, you could memorize, like, every single rotation that she does, but, like, no one's done that yet, and I don't really see anyone doing that anyway.
Yeah,
but, like,
I don't think that it's feasible nor realistic.
Like,
we're going to get the Dormin on 1 hater that will learn every way how to do Dormin on 1. This one is out.
Wonderful.
Also, yeah, if you do that unfocused, like for most of it, you barely have to deal with the second wave. I'm kind of used to doing it like that.
Yeah, because unfocused, at least on the early bosses, is better at doing damage. It's just like when you get to like Junko and you can hit 7 needles, where focus can like be better.
Yeah, unlike any boss that isn't Junko, basically unfocus guarantees that you'll be doing the same damage as if you were hitting with 5. So it's just like consistently the highest DPS you could be doing to the boss.
Yeah. By the way, no small feat. Yeah, that was Dorami LNN, right? We're 1 miss into 4.
Yeah. Oscar knows a lot about this game. Really strong play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you doing this strat where you use the background to line yourself up?
Yeah, I used the bottom half of the HUD.
I mean, I guess it's really consistent.
It's very consistent, yeah. Because like you don't even have to look at the boards at all or the places, you only look at where Reimu is at the bottom. So as long as you just don't forget where to be, it's extremely consistent.
And we get the last section. Today and go up and nice. We have the mid boss.
Nice. We're
yeah, there's like a fairly new strat on this where you like bottom hug it entirely, but I haven't learned that, so I just do it that way. It's very like consistent either way.
Way to like micro the first. There's a way to just micro through one of the walls.
Yeah, because the first wave is, I think it's 100% static. It's only after she moves on the second wave that it's like randomness, and that's only from her movement too.
So is it static based on boss position?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since she always starts the first wave in like the exact same position, the first wave is 100% the same every time it applies to all Saga Mainons.
We actually get fast forward stage 4 live. Yeah.
Yeah. That's very small fast forward, but hey.
This is also another chapter where I, for some reason, always go for bonus.
Oh, I would never grace this if I'm on like good pace.
Yeah, I should probably stop since it's a bit dangerous, but I don't die that much to it, so.
It is kind of swag though to go for the bonus on this.
Yeah.
Swag strats on runs are fun. I mean, technically they're even more fun if you're on pace, but then even more risky. But hey, it's even more swag.
Yeah, at least
Sagome.
one boss I don't go. At least one attack I don't go for bonus is the second to last Clownfish spell.
Yeah, don't bother with that, Reimu. That's just asking for death.
Yeah.
Like I always die. Like every now and then, if I'm low on lives, I'll try grazing that because I think like, oh, I need the piece, and then I always end up dying. It's never worth it to go for the graze on that, unless you're like on a score and I need it. Also, yeah, I'm doing this. It lasts forever, but I think this is safer than doing the like speed kill.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Just like speed kill, sometimes randomly kill.
Yeah, because it's like you have to mess up quite hard to die on that. Like that's strat.
I should probably learn like how to do it that way, just to be safer. This one, just stand at the bottom, then like move up a bit, and that should be capped.
Nice speed
on
this one.
Over, so
10
you can
seconds.
like get bonus here as well. But this non is like the one on that can't kill. Oh, nice.
Yeah, don't need to go for the life piece here. Max.
We can get max 3 pieces away from that.
Yeah, you should get max bombs as well.
I mean, that will come with time. Some things you're just forced to grace, like this.
Yeah. I mean, Reimu guy. Actually, does Reimu sometimes not get the 200 here because of the funny grace box?
I
Maybe.
think he might miss it. I'm actually not really sure.
I mean, right now we have 300, so we have 100 over. But you can also get 300 on Apollo, so don't think how much that says. This one, you can life this, but it's really pointless.
Yeah, we have stage 5 Atari version because we couldn't see the background for a while.
Yeah. This is definitely a really dangerous thing to get life this on.
Yeah, so stage 5, of course, famous stage here, extremely long, very brutal, very hard, but there's a lot of aim stuff, a lot of very weak enemies. Reimu is very viable here. The homing makes sure work for a lot of enemies, so imagine it's even sweeter here on 75 FPS, where the margins are so much tighter.
Yeah, I hug the wall at the start of that just because I feel like it's safer than streaming at the bottom, even though it's like really easy either way. I kind of like the more consistent option though. It does make some varies though.
The margins are tighter, so it makes sense if you prefer something that's more consistent. Hey, we have Lunatic time, yes! It's Lunatic time, welcome to a World of Madness! And it's just streaming.
Yeah. It's just streaming, then we have...
it does get hard for Reimu, although, like in a minute. The chapter after this one is quite easy.
Okay, we have Laser Hell here, but... No, this is Blue Stream, actually, sorry. Blue Stream, much more trivialized with Reimu, but here we have a little bit of situation.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, nice.
Okay,
good
position.
One graze. Blue's Clues here. This is a extremely challenging section. Oh my god, with the 3 fairies.
I'm
very
not sure
good kill there, but
out of the safe spot for a little bit, but it's like not even that likely to die if you go out of it for like a tiny amount of time. But yeah, like no matter what you do on that chapter, there's always going to be
super graze. Oh my god. Very good there on Oscar. Very nicely handled with the Blue's Clues. He just about managed to eke it out, but now we have Laser Hell. Actual Laser Hell, not Blue Stream this time. Which Reimu made sure to work off.
Kind of makes that section not exist, which is nice.
And now we have Racetrack. Brazil!
I've kind of been dying to this a lot in practice, but I might play here too.
I mean, Brazil is not the easiest thing.
Oh, yeah, that was stupid.
Oh no!
I
damn!
I completely deserve that. I should have just.
Oh, that's so sad, though. How unfortunate.
That was also the chapter where we would have gotten 2 max lives, max bombs. Sadly.
Yes.
Okay, Clown Piece.
Well, Clown Piece on 2 miss base, by the way.
These notes are already really hard, and now it's 75 FPS. Oof.
Oh no!
That was like not even a hard wave. I just kind of failed to go under her.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate. Okay, survival. 3 miss base onto survival.
Nice.
Is bitrate okay? Bitrate is never okay with this category. Let's be real.
But yeah, the first 2 nons are quite evil. Because the speed up is like extremely noticeable on the difficulty.
I know I tried myself to do like...
Especially if she moves down on this one. Like the stars are just so fast.
I know I tried myself
and
to
she moves up
5 FPS on the nons. I sometimes got non 1, but I never really got non 2. With Center 5. They're just so fast.
Yeah, I also practiced the nons quite a lot on 90, so I'm kind of used to the 90 speed, so they don't even feel that fast, but it's still like very, very easy to die to them.
Do you think it's a good practice to have higher FPS on the Clown Piece nons?
I do. I think especially playing 90 on the nons I've improved so much, but like it's so hard to even be able to do anything on them on that speed, so...
But that's also go for like the other things like Stormy, non 1 and that.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like the high FPS on Clown Nons especially helps to just like train the consistently faster reading, like Stormy non 1 and like MDSW and stuff like that are a bit more RNG, so like I don't know, I feel like the FPS kind of changes them in a different way, but I definitely like it a lot for Clown Monk.
Yeah.
Okay, Oscar, I have a question. What parents, if any, do you feel like they weren't a challenge before, but absolutely are big threats here at 75? Things that weren't bad before and are bad now.
Oh, hang on, I might die.
Oh,
Okay, no.
just about not.
That was a little bit scuffed, but it's fine. Like, honestly, I feel like genuinely Ringo's spell 2 goes from being like very, very consistent to sometimes kills me. Like, I even died to it this one.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of unexpected, but genuinely I feel like that is the one that it's like one of the biggest jumps from like easy pattern becomes like somewhat threatening.
What do you feel changes so much then? Because, like you said, Jen is very, very easy at 60, and it is kind of, you know, a deterministic spell. She fires the big wall of pellets, then she disturbs them with the big mentals. What changes so much in it?
I think it's just
strategy-wise?
like the bullets coming from so many different angles and being a bit faster just makes it a bit easier to kind of not pay attention to everything that well. It's kind of hard to explain.
You don't have enough time to
Yeah.
read it correctly.
Yeah, sometimes I fully don't really see where the like best time to move is or the best position to move to is.
Does that also
Okay, second survival got a
that
bit strange, though.
Junko spell, you know, the fireball spell. Would that also
Sorry,
be
hang on, what was that?
considered?
What did you say, Megatron? And I couldn't hear you really.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
Go on.
Would you also say like the one fireball spell Junko has also becomes like a lot harder on 75 with that they also
Yeah.
like bullets everywhere?
Yeah, because like MDSW is already hard, but then on 75 it does become a lot harder too. It's like definitely one of the top threats
Yeah.
of the run. My best LNM pace is to that spell, even though that death was like completely me being stupid instead of like the pattern throwing a hard wall at me.
That was on TSO, right?
Yeah. It was the one where I could have two-waved it, and I decided to greed for damage even though I didn't need to greed for damage on the second wave.
Right.
And I died to greeding damage.
That one fine.
Great.
Rain. Is this much harder, do you feel?
Genuinely, it doesn't feel that much harder. Like, it is harder, but it's not like that much harder, if you know what I mean.
It's still like the same stream, and
Yeah.
sometimes the stream will go a bit wider to go for gaps, so it shouldn't really change much.
Yeah,
Not
because
much
the thing
really.
is that, like, the way I read that is, like, with Reimu needles, you can read the rain, like, so high up on the screen. Like, basically where the wisps are now, you could be looking at the rain up there. And, like, if you're reading it properly, you have so much time to, like, actually tell where the bad gaps or the good gaps are going to be. So, like, the slight speed increase from 75 doesn't actually change that much, I feel. The only real thing is you can't use the background music cue because it's, like, off-sync.
Yeah. So we're free miss into this, right?
Yeah.
Free, I believe.
You can learn the 75 FPS music.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
I could, but I haven't been bothered, and also sometimes I just play with music off anyway, so...
Actually, are you playing with music? Because like I can't hear it much. myself.
It's on, but it's quite quiet. I really
Yeah,
don't like it when it like kind of overwhelms the sound cues, because I do like being able to hear the sounds, even in survival.
Okay, but what do you listen for then?
Oh, what do you mean? On like what section?
Sound cues?
Well, yeah, what kind of sound cues are you using then, especially on survival still?
Well, I mean, it's just, on so many patterns, it helps to know when stuff is being fired and when she's about to die. Like, on Lily's, I definitely get confused a lot if I don't have, like, the sound cues for when the Lilies are being fired. And there's just, it's kind of like a bunch of stuff all over the run. I can't really pinpoint, like, one super big example off the top of my head.
Just a second, I need to answer a question from chat. No. So what we have here below our names, below Family Team and Megatronin, is the reset timer. Oscar has the right to 36 more minutes of reset timer. Like, for example, if he decided to give up on this run, he can just go back and do another credit until that timer runs out. That's how this works. So if he finishes this, he can do 36 more minutes of 75 FPS credits if he would like. That is should answer your question then. MDSW.
Guess we're doing free wave because I lost a ton of damage there. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've kind of started playing safer on this recently because like for quite a long time I've tried to like always force the 2-wave kill on this, but sometimes that gets me killed in a stupid way. And especially the TSO death, like the TSO pace loss I had to this kind of made me realize that I really should just play it safer more often and just do the free wave.
This seems sensible. That didn't feel too bad,
Yeah,
right?
it just feels bad sometimes if you die to bad RNG on the third wave and you know you could have killed it like in 2 waves. Like I could have prevented that, but then also like you could just prevent the stupid deaths you have by trying to greed damage, like even if you don't need to.
It's inevitable, right? I mean, if you went for the 2 wave, you will just be. Do you feel like it's way riskier to on each particular wave to go for 2? Like each wave is harder.
It kind of depends on the RNG, and also it kind of just depends on how smart you are with like going to the center fast. Because sometimes I'll just try and stay under her absolutely no matter what, and like micro some fireball garbage, even though that's like the absolute worst idea ever. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge. It depends on the wave and how you're doing it.
Do you have any like specific lineups to hit the 7 needles, or do you just eyeball it on the box?
I basically have one HUD queue at the bottom that I use on Junko and basically everything else, but if I can't use it, then I'll just try and eyeball it. Like on Pristine Lunacy, I don't really care, because it just doesn't matter. But on MDSW, for example, like always I try to kill non-free so that I have the amulets bleed into it. Hang on, I might die. I'm being stupid. Okay.
Okay, still kept it.
This got weird.
Yeah,
I did that really badly.
Scary. Okay.
75 FPS PDH, let's go!
Yeah, a disclaimer, this has been going awful in practice, so I might die. It's also just really hard anyways, though.
Yeah, yo, no way.
PDH is
PDH 75 FPS
already
is hard.
Yeah, let's see.
No, 75 FPS.
Yeah.
Fine. 4 miss. Hopefully not 2 to this, but this is... Oh my god, this is not good. This is not a good PDH, Jesus.
Okay. That's honestly...
Well, yeah, well done. 4 miss!
Oh yeah,
75
do I have
FPS
to block
LNB.
the ending, or will that be like handled? I don't know if I have
I
excellent.
think the others are handling it.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Well,
marathon is doing it. Come on. Just let it play out.
Yeah. Okay.
It's block, it's blocks. Go on.
Yeah, sure.
Well, congratulations on your 4 miss. First try, no resets. Reimu 75 FPS LNB on LoLK.
It's really impressive to first try 75 FPS with a 4 miss. That's better than my PB, and you get it first try with a high FPS.
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, so was that... Oh, yeah, sure. It's still...
Right.
Okay, yeah, hang on. Yeah, it
Is
says
the reset
an
timer
encoder error
frozen?
occurred while streaming. I don't know what happened. I should be streaming again? Question mark? Okay, cool. Cool. But yeah, I feel like when I'm like really locked in, I can average like 2 to 4 misses in this, but it kind of just fluctuates a lot. Because there's just so many different things you can die to in this game. But yeah, I guess I'll go again, and maybe we'll try and get like LNN into stage 5 for a little bit. And then
so
if it's not happening, maybe
now,
I'll
right?
just hop on 90.
Good luck, Oscar. We are back here at stage 1 at 75 FPS, 125% speed. As Oscar is fresh off a 4 miss, no resets here with LoLK Reimu.
Because it's like kind of silly to like go for LNN when I know my PDH is kind of good at the moment, but it could happen.
I mean, what is the alternative? Not going for it? You might as well try, right?
I mean, yeah, I could just like go for 90 now already, but I don't know. I'll do a little bit more.
You did die kind of early, and still didn't die anything more after it.
Yeah.
Like overall, it was pretty good PDH.
Okay, so because the run is very fast-paced, I couldn't actually bring up when it happens, but it kind of felt like the clown's second survival was a bit spooky. Do you feel like that gets particularly harder here? I mean, you mentioned, no, it's one of the easiest patterns, but do you feel like, I don't know, it did feel kind of like you started getting a little chased down by the moons. Do you feel like that how do you feel like that happened?
It kind of does like maybe look and feel a little suspicious sometimes, but it's like once you're used to it, I'd still say it's really like not much of a threat at all compared to like many of the other things in this game.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess.
And how long is this game now? At 75, do you remember?
Like the average game.
So
Is it like 30 minutes?
I think it's like 26 or something. Maybe it's a bit less actually, I don't know. Because I think my average Reimu runs on like 60 FPS or like 32 minutes. 32 minutes or something like that. And then if you like increase the speed by like 25%, it would be like roughly 26. But I'm not actually sure.
Have you ever had the problem of stage 1 Yale, or do you usually come out of it fine?
It kind of does still happen. Like, definitely not as hard as it had like happened to me before, but still sometimes I will kind of just keep trying to save in. For like some time.
There isn't the easiest stage 1 boss after all.
Yeah, hopefully I don't stay stuck in like the early stages for too long, but like the thing is like trying to get to stage 4 on LNB pace is already really hard because Dorm is just evil.
Yeah.
Like I capped on one on the run just now, but like it is pretty often a bit.
Yeah, I have problems getting stage 4 LNB with just 60 FPS.
Sorry, what was that?
So like even on 60 FPS, I have a problem getting to stage 4 in LNB pace.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, 75 does make everything harder, but like on 60 stuff is already quite hard in quite a lot of places, so you can imagine there's just a ton of stuff that will kill you very easily.
It's a hard game.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go for a boss tier list then. How do you feel about all the 6 bosses for this?
I think Sagume is still easier than Seiran. Actually, I don't know. I think maybe they're roughly the same. Also, why am I timing this down? I don't need Grace.
Hey, it's
I do need this Grace.
Haha, yeah, you're sure you need...
Come on, I have to go for it. Look at how big the gaps are.
Yeah, look at how much money this is.
We're going to be like a perfect RNG. Sadly no perfect RNG, but that kills it a lot faster. And
if she was going to keep giving me good gaps, I would have timed it down just for the fun. But she didn't, so I don't care. Am I trying to time everything down? I'm so used to it.
Scoring brain rot.
Like, as soon as I see that her HP is getting low, I'm like, I have to stop shooting for a second down. But yeah, like, Sagume and Seiran, like, by far the easiest bosses in the game. I don't really know if I'd rate one above the others. Like, Eagle is the hardest pattern that, like, of both of them combined, but I feel like Sagume has more patterns that sometimes or rarely kill me. And then Bingo is way, way harder than either Sagume or Seiran, but she is still far below Junko, Clownpiece, and Doremi. And I don't honestly know how I'd rate, like, the remaining 3 bosses, because, like, Doremi has all the nons that can be impossible if they want to. Clownpiece has also the first 2 nons that can be impossible if they want to, and then Junko has Lily's MDSW and PDA, which are all really hard. Well, actually, Lily's isn't that hard that often, but it can definitely kill if the RNG is bad.
Yeah, I was about to ask Lily's. Do you feel like that gets much harder, or what?
It does get a lot harder, but it's still a lot easier than MDSW, in my opinion. Like, of her 2 RNG spells, Lily's way more manageable than MDSW.
Do you know what a rate for your MDSW would be right now?
Honestly, I could not tell you. I haven't done a set in so long. I feel like if I'm playing well, I should still get it like most of the time, but definitely not like... Well, it's definitely not like 90%. Maybe somewhere around 80% if I had to give you an estimate. That could just be wrong.
Something I've seen like you do on like you have like a specific strat for Ringo non-one, where you like kind of safe spot it in the middle.
Yeah, it's like relatively new. If you like normalize your position from the left wall and then like bottom drag to a certain position, if she moves left, you can basically safe spot almost the entire wave. If she moves right, you will have to kind of dodge it normally. But it's worth going for because you have the 2/3 chance that she moves towards you, and even if she doesn't, it's not that hard to just do it normally anyway.
Yeah.
And it was like, mainly I did that for like no focus, because on no focus this is actually quite hard, but it's good on like any speed, or like with focusing anyway. So like this is the spot.
Like
And then
that
you can just
dot there.
Yeah, that little dot, and then I can see that she moved towards me, so basically I can just sit still for all of that until like the last part of the wave where I have to move. And it's nice. Because it also lets you stay on focus to get the max damage in on her.
Gotta take notes.
There's all, like, you could do something similar on this one too. I was testing, like, you can kind of stay spot part of the first wave in a similar manner, but I couldn't really make it be actually worth doing in runs, because sometimes you would have to do like a weird micro after the save spot if she moves the wrong way. It's just easy to do this normally, I feel like.
But again.
Fine.
Okay, let's not fight this one this time, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Just free waves.
Ah,
I got
I don't know.
squished though. Perfectly squished.
Sometimes I kind of just don't really know what to do on that. It's annoying. Like, I should have done anything but just sit still there, but I don't know. For some reason, I figured that trying to micro that plant that was going to close in on me was like a good idea.
I guess if we were to like armchair gameplay you, I kind of feel like you should have probably just dashed into the left wall.
I should have done anything else than what I just did, but yeah. Oh, hang on, I'm not reading what Abby is asking this. I can't read it. 1 second.
By the way, Oscar, any nose reacts for this showcase?
No, I have not been nose reacting anything this time. No. I'm actually looking at the screen constantly.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, if I don't get, like, if I just keep dying still, like, after a few tries, I'll just keep going anyway. Like the miss, I'll just switch to 90.
Yeah, sure.
I really don't feel like doing early game yet now. Because it's like, even though this is faster, like it still takes quite some time to get to Ringo even. And then after Ringo, you still have to wait to get to Doremi.
Yeah. I guess
so it's kind of still a slog, even though it's faster and more fun overall. But that's just kind of the LoLK experience. Everything takes forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, also I do the spin strat on this. I just feel like it's more consistent than doing it at the bottom, even though it looks scarier. Also, I'm just used to it from scrubbing. That's the coolest bit. It's like, why
well,
not?
can you explain to the chat then, how does that strat work for the chat?
Well, basically, like, if you just kind of time your unfocused movements in a certain way, you can kind of misdirect the entire big mental, like, curtain thing above her. Since, like, both the triangle and the mentos are aimed at you. But since they aim separately, you can kind of spin her in a way that makes it so you don't actually have to dodge either of them. And then you kind of have to deal with the beams every time you spun around, but it's just like kind of two different timings. It's kind of hard to explain, but like once you know what to do, it's really simple actually.
Yeah, I've attempted a spin, but it is way too inconsistent for me to go for it in runs.
Yeah, it's also something like I had to practice that a ton for score runs because you just have to spin her and time it down. So like I can kind of port that strat easily into survival because I'm just so comfortable with it already.
So do you feel like any of your scoring expertise helps for something like this then?
Yeah, there's definitely like just some random knowledge and otherwise just practicing some sections for grades that kind of help with survival too. Like the Doremi mid-spell strat, for example, like I only picked up because it's the strat you do in scoring. But then I like realized it's good in survival too, so like why not just use that for both ones. Also, for that like spot there for the start of the mid-non, I look at the chapter end text to know where to be, so she doesn't just kill me with blue balls.
Kill before you can shoot.
Sorry, what was that? You kind of cut out for me.
No, you said you...
Or even shoot.
Yeah, you kill them before they even shoot.
Yeah.
Right, so Oscar then, what is any advice you would give to someone who wants to get into LoLK, but also what if somebody wants to get into high FPS gameplay in general? Do you feel like there's any specific advice you could give?
I honestly don't know if I could give any specific advice. I just kind of like it because it makes the patterns that I already like more challenging and more replayable than just like doing it on 60 over and over again. But I don't really know what advice I would give. It's just, if you like it, then just do it a lot and surely it will get like better over time. I don't really know, because like I never really had issues with the character movement speed changing, so I don't really know what I could say to like get used to that better, other than just like playing a bunch of high FPS. I think there is like some TH track option that lets you play so that the patterns are sped up like they would be on high FPS, but your character still moves like they want 60 FPS, but I don't actually know how well that works for all the games.
As far as I know, that option is only on Rue Prac for Moth right now, only on Moth.
Okay. I
should maybe give it a try. What do you feel?
I don't know, because I feel like also...
different game.
Because I also feel like you kind of need the higher movement speed sometimes. Like some patterns would just become harder if you couldn't move fast enough. Like I imagine Clown Spell 2, for example, like you would just take forever to go up, but then the lasers come immediately, so it's like... Wouldn't that just be worse?
This it like depends on if you're practicing to do 75 FPS or you just practice to 60 FPS.
Yeah,
that's you don't want to fuck up the movement, so then you don't want it to speed up your movement, but if you want to do 75 FPS, might as well you do the entire thing in 75 FPS.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm not...
Oh no!
Sorry, I'm not resetting, I don't care. I'm not doing bingo again. It would be like 3 resets. It would be like, oh my god. Okay.
God damn.
Fortunately.
Well, IHNN. Well, you're talking with two players who have played a lot of versus game here. You know, Pod, POV, Dual. Those games have a lot of characters, and they all move very differently, and we switch a lot between them all the time. So, I guess that's also another way you can use to get used to different character movement speeds, maybe.
Yeah, that is true. It's not like every single character in Touhou moves the same speed. Like the Sitta's fire, for example, is just like so much faster than any of the other ones. Unfocused, at least.
Me playing a game with 19 different characters I have to get used to.
Like Tronin, do you even have any difficulty switching around to character speeds? I mean, it takes like 1 or 2 stages, but then I just adapt.
Not really.
Yeah, I kind of don't... After a while, I kind of don't mind it anymore either. I mean, it takes some getting used to, but then you just adapt.
Like, if a character has like extreme changes, like really fast, then I may like die because, I run into this bullet. But usually, if it's like just some small adjustment, it's not that big of a problem.
Okay, so if I want to beat the run I just did, I can only die once for the rest of the game, which is a bit
hard.
It's a little bit sus right now, but let's see. If I get past Doremi, it could be done. Like, just die to PDH one time. LNN Clown and the rest of Jinko.
How often do you attempt 75 FPS runs?
I really don't like doing runs in this game anymore, just like survival runs just because of dopamine. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I die once to no one and then I just want to stop playing, so like... Because I definitely could get 75 LNM, like if I actually like properly went for it. I just don't feel like I like actively going for it a lot, just because early game jail is so annoying in this game. And then the late game is also like really hard, so it's kind of... I'd have to get a lot of paces out of the roommate to have like a good chance at actually getting the run, and I just don't really feel like committing to it, at least right now. Also, yeah, Reimu can just kind of like on focus shoot there for a little bit to kill like half of those fairies, and that gets enough shoot down and graze for the life piece.
Okay, back to Dormin on one.
He didn't move down. I died anyway. Okay.
Thank you.
I guess I'll just kill an enemy this. Honestly, if I die, I might just play 90. I feel like we've already seen 75 by now. 90 is just more interesting. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting 75 LNN right now, so it's like, might as well just go play 90 because that's just funnier. But let's see, I still haven't died.
Well, I guess it depends on how far in you die, if you die.
Yeah. Quite surprised I didn't die there. I kind of deserve to with those places.
Right. How do you feel about the third now?
If she stays high on the screen and if she's to the left, it's quite fine, but if she goes to the bottom right, it's just pure evil and you just die, like, immediately.
Oh.
So it's kind of like, most of the time, it's not that bad, but, like, sometimes it is that bad. I tried, like, for a while to kind of figure out a good way to do it if she actually goes to the bottom right corner of the screen, but I just couldn't figure out anything even remotely consistent. Like, trying to do it under her is just doomed, and trying to do it at the left is also doomed because of how, like, the fast bullets overlap with the slow bullets. Like, you'd basically have to dodge both at the same time, and it just doesn't work. But yeah, like, if you lead her to the left, or try to lead her to the left, you can minimize the chance of getting screwed over, and also on the spell beforehand, if she's to the right and low on the screen, you can try and time it down in the hopes that she would move to the left, but like neither of those are like 100% reliable options, so sometimes you just kind of have to deal with it if she decides to go to the right.
Can you control boss movements in LoLK?
Yeah, it's a 2/3 chance that they move towards you horizontally.
Yeah,
you
every
always
game
go to the
starting with UFO
wave
has
to
the
left
UFO
of her, you will
movement.
increase the chances of being able to like move her to the left. I feel like the even waves basically always you have to go to the right because the left is so like it's just so cooked how they overlap.
Because I know, like in like some of the earlier games, they like move to you 100% of the time, but then that got changed. But I didn't really know fully how it got changed.
Yeah, it changes in UFO, and then it's always just the 2 in 3 chance that they move towards you, and 1 in 3 chance that they move away from you.
Yeah, so
Don't really know why they decided to change that, but have to deal with it.
yes, I mean the way it works in that in SOEW all the way to USD, bosses are either random movement or scripted movement. They either just have a mind of their own, or they move according to the script, so they do the same thing every time. Starting with IN but ending in SA, so you have full control of the boss movement horizontally, so they will always follow you around. But Y-axis movement is completely random, so if they want to, they can move up or down or only to the side. That's why you can still get, crit roll by down movement in the Gen 1 and the first half of the Gen 2 games. Starting with UFO, you don't have full control of the boss anymore, so there are 2/3 chances that they will try to follow you, but 1/3 chance they will actually run away. I believe that Zun I believe the intent here was that Zune wanted you to not be able to exploit the patterns quite as easily because, of course, in a few patterns, especially in IN, for example, somewhat in PCB2, you can just drag the bosses to a specific location and the attack gets way easier. I assume he thought that was cheesy, and it is, but the UFO movement system that we are stuck with till this day, because, you know, the UFO movement stuck around still even in FW. I don't think this is a perfect solution, but it is the solution that Zone went for. So, you know, that's how it works nowadays. Two-thirds
Yeah,
chance to follow you,
it is
1/3
kind of
chance to
annoying, but
follow
at
you.
least it is better than just like the pure 50-50 that you have in USD. Like you can try to influence it at least.
Yeah, in USD it's just completely random. They just do whatever they want.
But then it also
like-
just happens that in some patterns for scoring, you actually want the boss to do the 1 in 3 move away chance, which is also annoying, because then you just have an increased chance of Sagume ramming into the nons, for example. But that's not really relevant here.
I do like when you have full control, where it always goes towards you.
Yeah.
It is consistent, but yeah, I mean, I can see the point that it is a little cheesy, you know? I can see that point. I just don't think that the UFO system is the solution, but no, it is what it is.
And knowing soon, you will probably never get changed.
What is the space again? Is this 4?
3, I think? Or did we enter 4?
I died twice to Ringo or Monster Dog.
Okay, so it's still 3, so potential... What, not PB, but better
Stream
than the previous
PB, I
run.
guess.
PB of the day, yes, it could be if
Yeah,
I just didn't
PB of
die.
the day. But that means LN the rest of the game.
Yeah, it might be a little bit cooked, but let's just see. I guess since we are already like in stage 5, it would be a bit silly. Oh, whoop. It would be a bit silly to reset now that we're actually in like interesting stages, but I don't know, I might rage quit if I die to something stupid.
It really depends on how you die.
Yeah. Because I'm kind of excited for the 90 run, because 90 is still something where it's like, oh, whoops, yeah, okay, definitely not continuing that. We're just doing 90.
Ah,
Yeah.
I wasn't really locked in.
Time for 90, yes?
But yeah, so for 90 FPS, it isn't really a matter of like how low can the misses go, it's kind of more of a matter of just can I clear.
do you feel like so how difficult is this? Do you feel like you cannot reliably clear yet at this
I
point?
definitely cannot reliably clear this, but I think I have a pretty good shot at clearing. I did one run earlier today that cleared 6 extra lives remaining, so
What is your miss PB? Are you aware of that?
I have a 7 miss on 90, which is actually like, I kind of don't really appreciate how cracked that actually is, because like this game on 90 is just completely cooked in so many areas.
You use RNG at this point.
All right, so I mean, you mentioned you do not mind the movement speed at 75, but surely at 90, right now everything is so freaking fast. Reimu is like, he's on speed at this point. She like is on a sugar rush.
No, like
It's just
honestly,
Marisa.
it's just completely fine like this. I really don't mind her moving this fast.
What is... How much FPS do you need for Reimu to be faster than Marisa?
This is surely more than enough.
I mean, I think she's already faster than Marisa on... Actually, hang on, what are the speeds? It's like... What is it, like 4 pixels per frame for Reimu and like 4.5 for Marisa, if I'm not remembering, unfocused. But it's like, you really don't have to increase the FPS by that much for it to already like... go over.
The
Unless I'm
speeds
completely
got
misremembering
really-
the numbers.
The,
could be.
the speeds of the characters got mushed together past USD. In USD, the difference is pretty massive, and
Oh, okay,
PCB
in the
probably
chat
even
we
more.
have the
But
next correction, yeah. So you really don't have to increase the speed by much for Reimu to overtake Marisa.
yeah, this is... He's probably like faster than whatever the fastest character in the series it is. Ronin, is Zamu or Orin or whatever the fastest character in the series? Saki as well, she's really
Maybe
fast.
it's still like I or something, but Sunmu and Bitten are really fast. They could potentially be like one of the fastest, but Aya has also in a lot of games been like stupid fast.
Actually, Stream Tech, do we have a reset timer for this?
We take a
Oh
we
yeah,
have, like,
I guess I'm kind of jumping. I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping to the next category like ahead of time, but like
it was
maybe we
like
can just like combine the time slots I have.
yeah, there was like 8 minutes left something on the reset time. So I guess there's some reset time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just wasn't really feeling the 75 anymore because like I already got a clear in, and it's like I wasn't gonna PB anyway, so or like PB of the day anyway, so it's like.
You're right. You were right at the very end of your reset timer. Anyway, you had about exactly 8 minutes remaining, so it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, we could use that additional 8 minutes because I think the Udog match did bring us down a bit.
Yeah, the thing with 75 though is if the game over is gonna happen, it's definitely in stage 5 or 6. Like, even if I completely like trainwreck Ringo and Doemi, I will still have enough lives to get to stage 4 most likely. But the thing is, like, stage 5 can just completely eat all your lives. Even if you have max lives going into Clown Piece, you can just game over.
And now based on clock, it's about now where the 90 FPS round would have started. So we are only one stage ahead, really.
Yeah, okay,
1.5. So it's not much. So.
Okay, Oscar, let's talk the difficulty talk again. So, what do you feel gets disproportionately affected by this speed, difficulty-wise? What about Ringo? Let's start with her.
Most things, honestly. Like, everything is quite hard at this point. Especially Lunacept and Spell 2 again, like, the most noticeable difference, I feel like. Actually, Non 2 as well.
Hello?
Hello?
Don't mind us. Don't mind us. Don't worry about it, Oscar. Anyway, do you feel like LNN in this is possible?
Currently, I don't see anyone doing it, but maybe in the future if people just get like way better than they are right now. Because even if you were like reasonably consistent at like everything else the game has to offer, you still have at 90 FPS Storming on 1, 90 FPS Clown Nons, and 90 FPS PDH, which is like they're just completely cooked.
Tell me about your status with this game right now. Do you have LNN in every single stage at 90?
I'm pretty sure I have like the first 4 stages. Then stage 5, I don't really see happening anytime soon, but I do have Clown Piece LNN on 90. That already took me like over a dozen hours of attempt. And then stage 6, I do not have Junko LNN, but I have like 20 Junko LNN paces to PDH in practice. But 90 PDH is kind of like a less than 5% consistency pattern, so it's like...
Yeah, I guess that answered my question of like how hard is PDH on 90 FPS, like how long will it take for a cap? But if it like 5%?
Maybe 5% is a good estimate. Like, it can also kind of fluctuate. Like, some days I literally cannot read it at all, but sometimes I can kind of do something. Also, I could have...
Oh god!
Almost LNN into stage 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, still
I mean, this is still like tied with the 75 PP from earlier, so it's fine. Like, Ringo is really hard. Ringo is really hard to LNN.
I mean, it was
90,
better
so, like,
than the 75 for a while.
Yeah, it was a pace PB, wasn't it?
Okay, but what do you feel is harder on 90? Do you feel... What is the hardest pair in the game? Do you feel like it's a Doremi Non? Do you feel like
I think it's
PDH?
I think it's PDH.
Yeah, probably PDH.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hang on. I'll
Okay.
explain more, but this chapter is kind of hard, so I kind of have to lock in.
Okay, yeah, let's wait for this then.
Yeah, because like initially when I like started playing 90 and for like quite a while, I was kind of the opinion that like Clown Nons and PDH are like equally doomed. But I feel like I've gotten more competent at Clown Nons now to say that PDH is definitely the hardest of the bunch. Oh, I thought she was gonna die. That was silly.
Oh.
I just kind of stopped doing it because I just thought she was gonna die, but she just didn't die. That was silly.
Interesting to see like the needles. They don't even move. Like,
Yeah,
and the normal shot, they just stay in place.
Yeah.
They actually, I mean, it's just an artifacting of the frame rate and the bit rate and whatever, so it looks funny on our end. I assume it looks perfectly normal for
Yeah,
Oscar and
it
his
looks just
monitor.
normal to me, but like
Yeah.
I've also watched some recordings. Sometimes it does look a bit funny.
It's a frame rate issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a still. There's like bigger gaps in between.
All right, Oscar. So, an interesting question then is that PDH in the In the Touhou Lunatic Spell difficulty ranking that is public, you know, the public difficulty ratings for every spell on the game, they have
Yeah.
PDH at 9.8 out of 10 difficulty-wise. Do you feel like... How do you feel like 90 FPS PDH is by comparison then? If that is 60 FPS?
It's kind of, well, if 10 is the maximum, then it's just going to be a 10, but if 10 wasn't the maximum, it'd be like a lot
10
higher.
is not the maximum anymore. What do you feel then?
It's just hard to like go play it. Like it's just not possible. Like it's just not possible unless you're extremely cracked, and then even then it's only like barely possible.
Right, so your
Oh, I
twin
almost
brother,
capped it.
PDH Enjoyer, damn. Yeah, PDH Enjoyer is in the chat right now. PDH Enjoyer, do you have a 90 FPS cap? I forget.
He would definitely have a 90 FPS cap, but like I think we both agreed that 90 just feels like you're kind of just flailing around and hoping to get lucky.
Better question.
Oh.
FPS timeout.
I would be quite surprised if anyone ever did that, but I guess if it would be anyone, it would probably be PDH Enjoyer, actually. I could see him doing it eventually.
So fast. I didn't cap.
Didn't cap, but I got to the point where it would cap without... I didn't cap, but got to the point where it would cap without shooting.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Wow.
Makes sense.
timeout attempt.
Yeah.
How many times did I die to Dorme? Was it only twice? That's actually not...
Twice
so.
so far.
Assuming I captured this. I'm at 3 power now, so it's not
You're
gonna
free
fight.
power, so that may affect,
It's
but
still
it's
fine.
still just a route.
Yeah, and they'll find the one's route as well, right?
Yeah, we're doing no vertical thing. Now we're doing
Yeah, because
insta thing.
like the problem I have with that like beam catcher is I'm so used to the speed kill with 4 power on focus that I'm not really like used to dealing with the second wave. So sometimes I might die to it just because I forget I actually have to do it. But okay, this is good pace on max.
This is still
Like
like, better
it's
than
looking
the
like
average.
clear pace, right?
This is like still better than the average LoLK run.
But let's just wait and see how stage 5 goes, because that is where everything goes to die, even with max lives.
Yeah, we can stop speeding up now. We don't have to hold the shoot key to speed up the 90 FPS replay right now, right? Oh no, this is an actual run. Ah.
But yeah, stage 4 is still surprisingly like mostly fine even at the speed. The Sagume nons can be like a little bit weird because they are like quite fast, but it's still like not... It's still relatively easy compared to like the rest of the stuff in the game.
In fact, of stage 4 is just a giant route.
Yeah. There just like isn't really enough RNG to be killing you in this stage when you know what you're doing. But, oh, whoops, hang on. I did.
Aye.
I guess this works. I just didn't go all the way down. I'm Reimu though, so I can just do it here.
Like, that's certainly a way of doing this pattern.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause,
yeah,
like-
it works.
It works because it's all aimed, but like, I guess it's fine. I'm just not used to doing it like that, because I'm used to just making it to the bottom every time.
Very good. Actually, how many runs of 90 are you doing? Are you doing just this one?
I guess I don't really have enough time to do another one after this. I don't really have... Do I have time to do like anything after this? Maybe I can like try and get 90 PDH cap in practice if we have some time left over.
I guess with additional time you could maybe PDH, but otherwise, yeah, you don't really have time.
It could also be that I just don't capture it even in like 10 minutes once because it's just so hard.
Let me see. Or do you cap PDH in this run?
So
Who knows? It could happen. Probably not going to happen, but
it could happen, yeah. Maybe I'll get. the
What is
info
your
when I
limit
remember
with
this
PDH? How high can you get it before you stop being consistent?
time. On like what FPS?
Yes.
Yeah, but what FPS?
yeah, but
What FPS do you stop being consistent at PDH? Do you feel, are you good at it at 75 FPS, for example?
No, on 75 I'm already quite inconsistent. But on 60 I can like comfortably hit 80 to 90%. I don't know, I haven't really done a step of 75 in a very long time. But it's just,
Mato, I would not be afraid of that ever happening. That would require a massive change in the engine. Yeah, he said that, oh, imagine that Zune gets rid of the thing where making the FPS higher makes the game faster. Now, that's a little too intrinsic to the engine. The physics are tied to the frame rate, so unless he made a new engine where that wasn't the case, that would never happen. I would not get worried about that. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
I don't really remember what I was saying. Something about PDH, but yeah, like, the jump from 60 to 75 is already quite massive, and then the jump from 75 to 90 is also really massive, so...
Makes sense.
Yeah. But okay, it's... Entering stage 5 with max lives is really nice.
You're just going to do the safe strat where you stay?
Yeah.
Okay, now you POC.
It's too tempting, I have to POC, man, look at all the items.
I usually POC right in the end. So it's safe, but I still POC.
Because like that POC is mostly really consistent. There was just one time I died on like one missed pace of something when I still didn't have LNM. And I was like, dude, I have to stop doing this. But then I still go for it sometimes because I just can't help it. There's just too many items. Also, being at max lives is nice because I don't have to care about the life piece here.
Yeah. Family, have you kept track of the miscount? Also 36 grace on that chapter, damn.
I don't. He didn't die on stage 4, right? So it's whatever the miscount was on.
It's 3 missed, isn't it? Once the Ringo final and twice the Dorm. It was like no 1, no 3.
Still 3 missed. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't die on stage 4. Stage 4 LNN, by the way, on 90 FPS. Do you feel like it's more consistent to actually stream the end?
Yeah, because if you stream it like that, you kind of just skip having to dodge it in the middle. And since you can kind of start it after a delay with Reimu, it kind of skips the like suspicious part of the stream. So it's just, I feel like that's better. Also, I could have done the luck at the top, but I felt like doing it at the bottom for some reason, even though I don't know if my cap rate at the bottom on 90 is actually better than my rate with the luck stat. But dying there is huge because like if you enter this section with 3 power, you would basically have to do the yellow laser fairies just focus till you get to 4 power for the green fairies, but sometimes you will either just die to the yellow fairies or not get the full power fast enough, so then the green lasers just destroy you because it's 90 FPS. But yeah, 4 power, don't have to worry about that.
Yep. What is even like the cap rate technically of the luck strat?
On Blue's Clues, it's roughly 80%. And then on the yellow fairies, if you just stand still, it's also roughly 80% that you get. So it's like fine unless you're really good, because then if you're really good, you should probably just try doing the like more consistent strats of like actually dodging at the bottom right corner on Blue's Clues or trying to dodge the yellow lasers probably. But like yellow laser shouldn't even be a problem for Reimu anyway, so.
Song is a little delayed. I wonder why.
Okay. It would be really cool if I could cap this, but it's really hard, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can kind of read this like somewhat if she's not bottom hugging, but it's still just so hard.
I mean, it sounds almost luck based at this point.
It should be like this.
Okay, Oscar, how much have you played other shmups, non-Touhou shmups?
Really
not Lennon.
Really not much. If Lennon isn't counted, then like basically, I'm stupid.
Oh,
then basically none at all.
So we're 2 power.
Oh
Great.
no, I'm at 2 power. Oh no.
We're
okay,
2
yeah,
power.
This is looking like game over pace right here.
Incredible. We're 1 power pace actually, even better.
Okay, she's staying high up though, so maybe. Okay, that was actually quite good. 1 miss. Non 2 with 2 power.
We'll never see our power again until stage 6.
This is not enough power to get to 3, right?
How much am I at?
224.
Yeah, definitely not. We're still doing Grey's Inferno and non 3 with 2 power. Am I timing this out?
On the timeout.
Dude, I was trying to kill her.
Oh no, man! This is at least you're 2 power.
I should have just taken the timeout. I wanted the piece though.
Oh no, not the piece. I mean, you kind of need the pieces, I guess. At this point.
I wonder if I should go for the life piece on spell 4 and then die to it like an idiot.
this will be a while till you see
Also,
free
this
power
this
again.
spell is
Jesus
like
Christ.
actually hard on 90, by the way, especially since it's going to take forever time to power. Like, yeah, that genuinely kills me.
No!
But I think it's still looking okay because I still have 4 life. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, well, when are you ever seeing full power again? How safe is it to even collect power at 90 FPS on stage 6?
It's completely fine. You just shoot some of the wisps and then just grab the power afterwards.
Yeah,
Like, power is not an issue at all, like after Grey's Inferno. All it does is make this easy spell take longer, and then you just get all of it back before Junko.
That's good then. Yeah, I thought that would finally be a problem, but I guess not even 90 FPS. So this, what about this spell? Is it finally hard?
I mean, I won't call it like super easy or anything, but it's still like relatively easy compared to everything else. I don't know, I feel like maybe I shouldn't say too many mean things about this spell because it is my 75 LNB. One missed PB, but it's just not bad even on this speed. Because yeah, like,
get back
like
power.
you just do this.
And
then just like wait for the wisp to pass, because they can ram you, the wisps can ram you like if you do it like that. But if you just wait for them to pass you, it's completely fine. And then power doesn't matter on any of these chapters because like you don't actually have to kill all of them.
We're back to 4 anyways.
Yeah.
What do you feel about this space going into Junko? How risky is this?
Okay, so like I don't remember how many lives Junko gives, but we need like
about
3 to 4 lives to comfortably tank PDH. But the thing is that a lot of the other Junko patterns are also quite likely to kill me, so I can't train wreck too hard if I don't like. If I don't want to have to dodge on PDH, I will have to play like decently well on this spell. Also, I can't tell if I'm gonna try to this or not. Maybe not. Okay.
Maybe just about no.
That was a little bit suspicious.
Oh my god.
I started it badly. Like I kind of wasn't fully hugging the wall when the red star spawned in. But it's looking,
five
it's looking
extra
quite
lives into Junko, and she gives out about 2. What do you feel about these odds then? Good?
I think it's quite good. Like things will have to go quite bad for me to game over. That's true.
Are the nons hard?
Non-free and non-for... Of course, I
don't like going for...
I was just about to say that non-1 still isn't that bad, but I guess that was completely deserved.
Never go for Grace on non-1 because I feel like it's just unnecessary risk.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I kind of just felt like doing it.
Probably have to dodge a bit of PDH.
Maybe. It really just depends on how Lily's non-free and MGSW, like the gauntlet of those go. Because there is just so much dying that can happen to those.
Does TSS ever get hard?
TSS on 90 is actually quite scary. I will say. Like, I definitely do die to it sometimes. But it's not like a top threat, really. Okay, nice. This should...
Nice RNG on the bullets. They like going to make clean gaps. Oh, okay, nice.
Okay, and she's moving up to this, which is nice, because if she moves down on this and gives you, like, constant zigzags, that's really evil. Like, okay, even there I got, like, that was good RNG and I still died.
Okay, this spell...
I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't think we're too cycling on this.
Yeah, it's a bit hard. It's a little bit hard.
A little bit.
Okay, that was my fault. Okay, this is not looking that good now, actually. I should time this down for the life feed. Because I'll get an extra life for PDH if I time this down.
Oh, it actually looks like a jumping rope at this speed.
Yeah, it's impossible to keep track.
How much grace do I have?
Yeah, you have 300.
Okay, cool. Thanks for cheating by asking you for how much grace I have.
359. You were like deep into the life piece at that point.
Yeah, because like I tried to do the little jump up movement there, but I can't really ever tell if I'm actually getting a lot of grace from it, so I don't really know how much grace I have.
Impossible spell.
Okay.
There you go, nice.
Assuming I
6,
captured
6,
the timeout, this should be fine. This should be clear. But the timeout
6, 6,
also
6.
is like actually hard on 90.
Yep. You have to be reacted really fast. You will at least get one. If you get enough grace on the next chapter,
Yeah.
you will have one more life for PDH at least.
Yeah,
We'll
like
see if he doesn't die, of course. But this is
PSS,
like
PL, and timeout are like
hard.
guaranteed life piece, so you can just know that you'll have one extra life. Like, it's your life count plus 1 that you'll have going into PDH when you're at PSS.
Yeah.
Okay, good clear.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
okay, there you go. This is a good
life
chance.
PDH.
PDH.
Yeah, that like strat of ending it at the top, it kind of looks suspicious, but it's actually more consistent than going to the side. I used to do it going to the side, but then Alan told me to just go up, and then I realized that it's actually just better to go up. Yeah. Yeah, this is 90
Ah,
PDH,
my
by
God,
the way.
die on the first blue wave. It's like
Yep.
me pulling.
Okay,
Oh, no.
That's a bit early deaths.
This is
Am I
unreadable.
fine?
Jesus Christ.
okay, I might actually have to dodge a few waves. Oh no.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Okay, that was
You
like,
got it.
No, wow.
definitely not the best.
It was
but-
regular speed for the
It's still like
slowdown.
clear.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hang on, do I have to pause again?
Oof.
GG. Oh, a very tiny ending blocker. A very tiny.
Small ending blocker. It
Okay,
was
cool.
intense,
Well,
bro.
It was close, but still, like, clearing this game on 90 really is not easy.
oh, that
It's
was very good.
Okay, so hang on. It says the reset time is still 3 minutes, but is that like, do I have to end after 3 minutes? Or is it just like,
And now I think you can just call it here if you want. It's strange. That reset timer said it was final run for most of it. What do you want to do? You want to try PDH?
let's do a few PDH attempts. It's probably not going to happen judging on like how that one just now went, but
Yeah, let's go for PDH then.
Almost halfway.
because like really it's just
Eek.
it's just so hard to keep track of what is happening.
PDH in your question mark. PDH
Yeah,
in your
it's
doesn't
probably
cast
not.
spells.
Yeah, I'm probably not doing it.
You have some time. You have some time. Let's take a look. Let's get at least one phase 4, maybe.
That should be good.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Oscar is so cracked at LoLK that he was talking in chat at the same time that he was playing, yeah.
Dude, why does everyone think that I am PDH enjoyer? I do not like doing timeouts of that stuff. Like, that should give it away. I don't like it at all.
I mean, that's what your alternate persona would say, right? Eh.
I suppose that is true.
I mean, if you have a person that's good at the LoLK, it's just automatically you, I guess.
After all, there's only one person in the West that enjoys LoLK, apparently, and it's Oscar, so everyone else are just alt.
What is happening? Okay, well, I got the phase 4.
Oh, phase 4.
I'll do a few of Clown on 2 as well to see if I can get that, because I like this a lot more. Oh yeah, I forgot it's legal to like stop with the amulets on this.
How do you even read this?
It's like, doesn't
you
this
read
just look
this?
so fun to do? Like, come on, everyone should hop on 90 Clown Nuns, it's so good.
We
No.
already started
is
on
cinema.
55 clown nuns. No. I'm going to die a horrible death.
How much time do I have? Like half a minute?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
I can still get like 3 more attempts in. Or maybe 4. But yeah, it can be kind of hard to tell, by the way, but this is a lot harder than on 1, even though they both kind of look the same.
Why is it harder, do you feel?
The stars are faster on this one. And it really just does make that much of a difference. Oh, I almost had it.
Ah, that was so close.
Okay, I'll just end here.
All right. In very GG then, you just about managed to get the 90 FPS LNB and a 4-miss 75 FPS. That's great.
Yeah, these ones were,
Jeez.
like, they were pretty good. They definitely, like, could have been better, but it's fine.
Very well done, Oscar.
Oh, wait, hang on,
Impressive runs.
Apparently George miscalculated.
But it does say final run now, though.
Still time for high F. No, wait, hang on. Do I have time to try high FPS extra? Okay.
Sure.
I have never
high
done
FPS
this.
extra.
Should we go? I'll just go 90. This is definitely not like gonna clear, but this part. I have not done this on high FPS ever. Actually, hang on. I really quick need to test one thing. Because I do not remember what the align for this section is. Second? It was like this, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no bomb.
Okay, Oscar, so the extra stage section is very long, but it's actually kind of easy, at least at 60. What do you feel about it on 90?
I think everything on the stage should still just be completely fine because I don't have to graze.
This doesn't feel like 90 FPS with the bullets.
I don't
they
even
are
know
very slow. I mean, we're just back off Lunatic, right?
Yeah, like, hang on, what even happens here if you just do it at the bottom? I don't remember what this stuff even looks like. I'm too used to this boss bet. I should be going for the life piece. I'm stupid. I forgot.
Yeah, we should be going for the life. I mean, you can reset maybe. You can reset real quick.
Yeah, quick reset because I didn't even get the life piece on this.
Yeah, like you're 30 seconds in. I think nobody cares.
Okay, so like I would imagine, even if I get to Lunatic Impact, I'm definitely dying to that. Or like game overing to that. It's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be a complete shit show.
Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay.
Okay. Last
Okay,
reset.
what do you?
No more reset.
Let's talk about the threats then.
High FPS could work.
What do you feel about the threats then? Is Dormy mid boss a threat?
I feel like not, but I might be wrong. I really just feel like it's Hecatia Blue Non's, Lunatic Impact. Maybe the yellow Nons. Actually, I don't know.
Okay, so Nons 2 and 6, right? And of course the infamous
oh yeah, the Junko Nons, of course, because like it's just the same as the Lunatic one, and I just died to that. So.
Is there a difference between it being red?
I think it's only the color. Also, I'm just not going to do the piece on this because I don't remember how to do it other than like the risky scroll pattern. I'd probably just try to. Like it, the life piece situation is a little bit scuffed right now, but I don't know.
Well, you will get one here easily. Also, damn, I didn't remember the boost being this slow on extra.
They are very slow if you play this on 60.
Guess I could have unfocused that to make it even.
Because that looked like the speed it should have been on 60, but no, that's 90.
Yeah, I mean the stage section in LoLK is very easy and extremely long. It makes practicing EXNN for this game extremely grueling.
Dude, okay.
I could just go for this. Oh no!
I'm trolling. I want the piece though. Probably can't reset anymore. Also, we're doing this. Okay, never mind. Dude, I'm so stupid. I should just capture these normally. Yeah, this is not happening. On that.
How do you even do this on the micro strat? It looks so stuffed when you do the micro.
There, you can just kind of use hot Q similar to that one stage 4 chapter in like the main game. I just forgot what it was.
Main spell, did you cap this and get a life up, or
yeah.
you
I will get one life from this, and then I will also get one life from the like life pieces.
Yeah, the 2 life.
Dude, I could have 4 lives right now, but I only have 2. Now I only have 1.
Aye.
Yeah, you can kind of tell I'm not used to playing this on high FPS.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of dying to stuff that you really shouldn't be dying to, I feel like.
Eek. I mean, 90 FPS makes accidents very easy.
I don't even remember what
around everywhere.
Is. Okay, hang on. How many life pieces did I get? I get like... I'm gonna have to capture the first balloon or not, right?
Yes.
Oh,
We didn't even get this one. Oh, that's mad.
No, the lasers one is completely scuffed with Reimu because the lasers are like drunk aimed and trying to graze them with Reimu hitboxes. Just it's really. Will I make it in time? Yes.
are we just going to shoot down, or are we going to? Yeah, we're doing shoot down. We're not stalling.
We don't need the grid because you already get 200.
Yes, we'll be 3 pieces into Hecate.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I will have a life.
No,
for
you
the
can
first balloon
capture
now.
non-1 and spell 1. That should be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. Is non-1 actually going to be like hard? I can't imagine how these patterns look on 1.5 speed because I've like, never done them. Okay, this is still. Twice I didn't die to that immediately after saying that.
I forget which one was spell 1.
It's the one where you just bottom hug it and slowly stream to like one side.
Eek.
Oh, it's not you because like,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is, this is
this
just 100% static and I'm not spinning it, so it's like whatever.
Wait, is this supposed to be aimed? I kind of just look at where the gaps are and go to.
No, it's completely static. I
Okay,
just kind of
blue
said
non.
streaming because you do this streaming motion.
Ooh.
Like I have played these nons quite a bit for scoring, but never really at this speed. But apparently it's fine.
Okay, you captured.
Christ, nice capture.
Hang on, what is the strat for this on Spiral? Do you just like... I forget if
you
streaming
do-
up would kill it before you have to restream.
No. The way you do this in survival, you start at the bottom, you go up until she gets the proximity bullets, then you stream down, and then you just go up and it ends.
Yeah,
If
I just
everyone
remember
except Sanai, it doesn't work for Sanai.
because the vertical restreams on this spell are like still bad. I didn't want to do them, so I was doing.
Hey, that worked.
Yellow, really fast.
Oh wait, yeah, the next spell might actually be quite hard.
Is it bacon? Bacon
It's
strip?
it's the one with the bouncy lasers and the blue stars.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. I mean, that one's very fine at 60, but at 90, that might be.
Nah,
stupid,
this is actually like quite a hard spell. It's basically like a mini PDA. But okay,
Oh.
this is quite hard. This is quite hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
But I don't have to time because
Whoa!
like, I'm so used to
Nice.
timing
Junko.
these down fully,
Oh,
so
no.
like being able to
Junko.
just shoot them down is really nice.
Okay, time for just Yunkos.
He's moving up. That should be good.
No, this is another wave.
Right when it captured.
DKO, man.
okay,
Okay,
time
yeah,
has
this
been-
one is fine though, right? Very
Hang on,
fine.
how do you do this? Am I doing this right? I don't remember how to do this without grazing it.
I mean, you
Maybe
just
it's,
do-
it's basically this though.
Yeah,
mean,
this should
It's
be
for most of just spinning a circle. You're also playing Reimu, so you can just spam let it to death, I guess.
Okay. Should I
Yeah, it's
should I go for one wave of the grace? I'm gonna do it. No, I shouldn't have gone for it.
Show how you gave up on that very, very late though.
I kind of forgot that it's gonna move really fast on 90, because like even on 60 that grace is just completely impossible. Do I have any lives left? I don't, do I?
No.
No, you don't. You have one life piece, so you won't
Good
see another life for a long time. Bacon strip.
It's a good thing I scored this stage for a long time before doing this, because I actually know how to do these things now.
That's a weird way of doing this for survival though.
It's the grace, man. You have to get the grace.
Yeah, you have to get the money. I'm looking for the money, Sonny. Don't
Is
worry.
she like taking any damage? I can't tell. I'm too scared to unfocus when I'm up there. She's taking like no damage.
Just like taking no damage.
Am I gonna
Wait,
turn
is
this
next
up? No,
up non-6?
I'll just do it like this up. Oh wait, yeah, non-sick. Will I have a life for that? I won't, will I?
No, you won't.
Oh no. Please move up. Please move up, okay? She's not moving. Oh, she's moving down, okay?
Move to the side.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, like if I didn't die 4 times to the stage, I think I could have cleared.
Maybe.
But that,
I
like,
mean,
the stage was a
pretty
little bit bad. But okay. I'm guessing I do not have enough time to do another one. Do I? How much time do we have?
None, I think.
Yeah, okay, well. It would have been nice to clear extra, but yeah. I wasn't really prepared for that.
Well, that was very good. Yeah, very good attempts here at every single category of survival. Nice 90 FPS gameplay here from Oscar. Congratulations. I was very excited to see. Thank you for your performance today.
Yeah,
these
no
are your
problem, this
rates,
was
right?
fun. Sorry, what did you say? I wasn't flipping.
Are these your rates?
No, this is just my hour count because you were asking. It's like 500 with Reimu, 750. It's like 1,600 right now. But of course, some of the Reimu time is from high FPS, so it's like a bit skewed. Like, I don't actually have 500 hours of Reimu, I'm guessing. But yeah, I guess that was it then.
Very nice. Well, thank you for your stream. That was incredibly good. Very exciting to see.
Yeah, no problem. It was nice. It was nice doing this. I really like playing this game. So.
And thank you everyone for coming to the Lunatic and Extra Survival High FPS gameplay presented by Oscar on Touhou 15 Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. Thank you, George, for TRCM 26, and we'll see you on the next run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
The next run is soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, or is
We
it?
have next up RDDC presented by, I believe, Adodoge in the player seat, and in the counter seat, IHNN.
Bye.
We'll see you there. Goodbye.